Stop chasing. Look, it's Marcel, aka Honey Bunny Sunny, and you know I'm on a mission to make you some money. Listen, today I want to bring something to your attention before we get into the video, okay? We are in a week that is packed with data. We are in a week that's packed with announcements and major decisions being made this week. So before you enter a trade for a week or 2 weeks, make sure you understand that, okay? This is a week where you want to protect your capital for the opportunities that are going to present themselves so that you are not losing money before the opportunity, so that when the opportunity comes, you can't take advantage of it at the same scale that you would have been able to. All right. Now, if it's your first time watching me, Marcel Profits, on my YouTube, welcome. Okay. Hit the subscribe button if this video is helpful for you. And everybody else, let's hit the like button, get some comments on it so that we can get this into the algorithm. All right. Now, today, what I want to show you is how I made a quick 16% in SPY. It actually wound up turning out to be a lot more than that for the group. I called this play in the group. I think the most somebody got was about 40 or 50% on SPY. But I want to show you guys the setup that I used to get that 16% scalp really quickly to just kind of, get a warm up in the market on Monday. Again, like I said, we have a ton of information and data coming out this week, so you don't want to be too risk on. So I'm going to jump into the video in just 1 second and show you the simple setup, something that I talk about, pretty often. Very simple strategy that you can deploy to make money pretty much every day like clockwork. This setup, shows itself on pretty much every stock every day. So today it was SPY. You all are familiar with the strat method. If you're not, definitely go look up the video on strat method. But for those who understand strat method, we had a failed two up, right? So a failed two up is a reversal candle. It's a candle that tried to go up, but it failed to the upside, forming, still a green candle, but it came down with a red wrap, which is a failed two up. So an attempt to go high, but then coming back down lower, right? Typically when that happens, we get a reversal, which is exactly what we got. This reversal was also lower than the orb, right? So when we got a nice closure below the orb, that's when we took entry and then wrote it down, right? I didn't catch the entire move. Again, there were some people that caught the entire move. That's originally what I called. The reason that I got out a little bit early, because again, it's Monday. There's a lot of trickery on Monday. There's also a lot of, like I said, data coming out this week, and you don't want to try to be the master or professional this week. You don't want to be the know-it-all this week. You want to be the humble market observer, right? The one who's waiting to see what is presented and then taking that and then being grateful for the, the gains that you can get. There will be big moves, but we got to get there first, okay? We never want to, try to force our will on the market. We want to always flow with the market. So this is what the market was giving. It was bouncing a little more than my liking. Typically, I'm patient in a trade, but the way that this one was bouncing, what it was creating was more people taking profits, right? So whenever something starts to bounce a lot at a particular area and it's showing that it's beginning to fail the downside, you're going to start seeing people just taking profits to get whatever they can get. I was one of those people today. I was able to make it out with 16%, not mad at that at all, but there was a bigger move to the downside. We're now sitting in a bullish order block. It's currently about 11:42 on the West Coast. Donald Trump is actually talking right now, so it's no telling what he may say to send the market up or down. As it stands, he hasn't said anything really pertaining to the market, but he can just throw that one little phrase or sentence in there at the end of his speech or the end of his conference that can make the market go crazy. So make sure that you're paying attention and being diligent in how you're risking your money and how you're managing it, okay? But again, we're sitting right at a bullish order block, right around 682.67. If it does indeed bounce here, we could go as high as back to 684 on SPY, okay? So just keep that in mind. I will be back tomorrow with another video, just kind of like recapturing what went on in the market. because this week, like I said, is a very critical week for gains. When that opportunity comes, I will let you know. When there is a big move that can be made based off of the movements in the market, I will let you know. Now, if you're looking for a trading home and you're, trying to figure this stuff out, you don't have to do it on your own. The TPC, right? The Prosperity Collective, we have your back. We're a community of traders who have no egos. We're all in there putting our work in, right? Doing our studying, contributing to the community. And people are having success. People are leaving their jobs. People are hitting their first 10K, their first 20K, right? Having $8,000 days, right? We get results and testimonials every single day because of the work that we've been putting in. Me, my boy Zay, co-founder of Prosperity Collective, make YouTube videos like this every day, giving you more information that you get somewhere else for thousands of dollars. All right. When you join the community, you get a 7+ hour course. You get study sessions. You get the energy of the community that cannot be replicated, and so much more. Okay. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but definitely let's get this video to 100 likes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Remember, invest smart, live free. Peace.